In terms of education for change leaders, it's not just about projects. It's also a question of relationships. It's a question of community. It's a question of network. It's a question of movement. And I'm very pleased to welcome in both of you, Matisse and Matthieu. What is the power of network in terms of education for change leaders? Matisse from Réveil, Ecologique.
We are a collective of students and young professionals. And one of our main goals is to foster the integration of environmental issues into all of higher education curricula. So we use networks and communities for two reasons mainly. The first one is that to achieve this goal, we are first creating some content. As Cécile explained very well, we are connecting with other actors and with institutions to create some new content. And we are calling on the political world. And this we can do with a quite small group of very active people. But when it comes to put it in action and to actually sprawl into all of the schools and all of the universities, we need to be a larger community. We need to put into application. So that's what we do. We launched a platform in November where students can create or join existing groups in their school with other mobilized students. And we provide some content, we provide a methodology, and then we just let them connect with each other. And they can share content, they can share ideas, and they can share what is most important, experience and feedback. So they're going to ask each other, where are you guys at? How did you get there? Who did you reach out to? Whose help did you get? How long did it take, etc. And this is really important so they can go faster. So all we have to do is connecting these people and provide some content, and then we just let the power of the community do the rest. And I think it's really important because now we have already 31 groups of mobilized students in 31 different schools. Wow. And we launched a platform in November. And what is great about communities is that the bigger they are, the bigger they get. Because people see that something is happening, so it makes them want to act, and they see that something is possible. And I think there are too many people out there who would like to change something, education or anything else, and they don't. And the reason why they don't is just because they haven't met the right people yet. They haven't met the right community. When you meet this community, when I met the Collective for an Ecological Awakening, you see that there are people acting, there are people trying, and these people are achieving things. And these people are just like you. It doesn't take to be an inspiring leader or to have very technical skills. It just takes a little bit of bravery and willing to work with people. So this is really one of the reasons why people are so motivated. Another thing is that you feel like you're a part of something big, like you're a part of, a community, you're a part of something, a movement that's happening in society. Even though, like, some people, they like to work, they prefer working alone, right? But I don't think they have ever experienced this amazing feeling when you're gathering with these people you're working with, you're acting with, and it's one evening, you're just exchanging ideas, debating, and at some point you just like take a step back and you look at them and you're like, we're not much. We're just a bunch of nobodies. But I think right now together we just might be making a bit of history. Like maybe we're changing what future students are going to be taught at school. And I'm really glad to be part of this, so you feel really proud and motivated to go on. So this is one of the reasons why we use networks and communities, because they are really efficient to connect people, you can go faster, they are efficient to mobilize people. And another reason is that they are, I think in the matter of education, they are in themselves a school of change. So in the process, in my own experience, in the process of wanting to change education, we are already educating ourselves so much, and we're learning so much from this. You learn, of course, some technical knowledge about the environment that they don't teach us at school, and that's one of the reasons why our collective exists. But you also learn how to work with people, how to exchange ideas, how to organize, how to debate, and you learn how to make decisions together, because we have, in the collective, we have a very horizontal organization. So maybe we want to educate change leaders, but maybe we don't all need to be leaders. Maybe we also need to learn how to just make decisions together as equals, right? And you also learn, like, you gain a lot of self-confidence. You learn how to express your opinions and to respect other people's opinions. You learn so many things about governance. And yeah, so...
And you are just, how old are you, Matisse?
I'm 23.
23, wow. Thank you very much for... There is no age to be a leader or to be part of a network to change the things.
Exactly.
Could you remind us what is the URL of the new platform of Manifeste d'un Réveil Ecologique?
It's called Ecological.awakening.org.
Thank you very much, Matisse. Thank you.
And I just wanted to say it doesn't take much. So if there are any students in this room, you should create a local group. If you want to change education, you can do it on our platform. If you want to change something else, just find another community. But it's the best education you can get to change things.
Thank you very much, Matisse. Thank you very much. I am quite touched about the way at 23 years old you go onto uncertainty and you pave the way to a desirable future. Very touched also to welcome back Matthieu. I met you when you were just 23, and you are the founder of Ticket for Change, but you come to discuss about a new project around the power of network for education. Welcome, Matthieu.
Hello, everyone. 6 years ago, we created Ticket for Change. So Ticket for Change is a school for change makers. We help entrepreneurs who are at the very beginning of their project to launch their project and tackle some social environmental challenges. We help individuals to find a purpose in their job, and we help companies to change their business model and align their social, economic, and environmental performance. And so far, in 6 years, we have had 70,000 participants. It's great. We have beautiful success stories. Maybe you can find here Yuka or Meet My Mama, who are great alumni. And yesterday evening, Les Petites Cantines, they became some Ashoka Fellow. So we are very, very proud and happy for this. So it's an amazing adventure. But we also have to acknowledge that this is not sufficient. So today we need a systemic approach. We need a systemic approach to have a systemic impact. And that's why I'm very happy to be here to share an idea, a project we are building with a group, a collective. It's an open alliance, and we are really looking for this systemic impact. So we all see the urgency to accelerate the social and environmental transition. So with this urgency, I really think we need a strategy. So we have 5 years from now to change everything and to change the education and to change the action, really. And to do this is quite simple. We need more change leaders in every domain, in every region, in every city, everywhere, in every company. And to be a change leader, it has been said many times since the beginning, but first you have to understand the challenges, to have an holistic view of the world and a comprehension of the social and environmental challenges. Then you have to think. But then you have to be a leader, be the change you want to see in the world. So it's individual transformation to embody the change. And then you have to have the tools and the tips to change your organization. So we have to equip everyone with this 3 levels of change. And the good news is that first, there is a huge demand. there is a huge demand of the students, and you are an amazing example of this. There is a demand of the employees who want a meaning in their work, and there is a demand of the corporations who know they have to change, but they don't know how to do. And the good news also is that we have a lot of existing organizations providing some tools and trainings. In France, probably we have around 100 organizations, and we have extraordinary examples here. But these organizations are quite small today, and they are isolated, and they are often struggling with their business model. So probably we train some 10,000 people per year. I'm talking about long-term training. So it's not sufficient to have a systemic approach. But what if we create a system where we have more organization, stronger organization, more connected organization that can train 10 times more people each year? So that's the idea of the Grande École de la Transition.
Grande École de la Transition. It's
Yes.
a world premiere.
It should be a first time in the world, yes. And the idea is quite simple, is to say we can create a label of Grande École de la Transition, building on the recommendation of the white paper Campus de la Transition, for example, to find what is a Grande École de la Transition. It can be in higher education and also alternative schools. And then it will give visibility to this organization, and it will be much simpler to understand what is the offer of training. Then it can provide financing to help this organization scale up and train much more people per year. And then it will be a decentralized network of organizations sharing their tools and with an open source mindset. And just to finish, this is possible. This is possible because they have done it 5 years ago with digital and inclusion. They have created the Grande École du numérique. So it's possible for transition. So the goal here is we need leaders to support this and tell the state that we have to invest in transition. They have done it for engineering, for management, for political sciences, for digital. Why not for transition? It's now, and we need many change leaders with us to put this on the agenda. Thank you.
And it's an open alliance, right? If we want to join your work group, it's an open alliance. We can go to you and to join the movement. Thank you very much, Matisse and Matthieu. You can stay with us. Thank you. Wow. So we have a very nice project on the field, and we have also this idea to connect this energy to start a big wave all together. Matisse is just 23. You are 82, Satish. Changing the world is a long, very long and challenging journey.
I'm 83 years young.
How possibilities you started when you were just 25, walking from Delhi to New York City and then to Japan. On all this journey, how did you manage to keep smiling? What is the power of joy in all these change issues?
Yes. Because when I was walking, I started from India and I walked to Moscow through Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, Russia, Moscow. And then from Moscow, I walked to Paris, through Poland, Germany, Belgium, France. And that took about more than 1 year. And I had no money. I did not touch money. So my money was trust. And you ask, what makes you smile? When I trust myself, I smile. When I trust you, I smile. When I trust the universe, I smile. I am happy when I trust. I'm not happy, I don't smile, I cannot smile when I'm afraid. So trust was my real source of smile and real source of happiness. And I trust the universe. Even though we are facing big crises of climate change, global warming, population explosion, waste, pollution, plastic in the oceans, so many problems. And yet, we have to smile. And we have to work. Activism is not a destination. Activism is a journey of love. You remember? Activism is not a destination. Activism is a journey of love. So to be a leader of change, you have to trust in your heart, no fear, and see it as a journey of love. The moment you have that understanding, then you can act like Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Wangari Maathai, Vandana Shiva, many, many great people around the world have become those activists. But their activism was a journey of love. And that's where my joy and my happiness and my smile, and even at the age of 83, I can smile and I can be energetic. My energy comes from this trust.
We are about to finish. Satish, when you see people as Matisse and Matthieu, do you think that we need a Schumacher College here also in France in order to support this kind of young leaders?
Absolutely. I mean, Cécile already talked to you about her place, which is a kind of Schumacher College in France. And then I'm coming in June for a Gaia week, which will be at Millemont. And that's another very nice place with 600 hectares of woodland and the lakes and the beautiful nature there. So I think we need Schumacher College type of colleges, many, many colleges around the world. Because at the moment, the problems of the world are created by our university graduates. The problems of the university's educational system is a part of the problem. And we have to create a new educational system that will be part of the solution. And so, at the moment, if you look at the world, all the big industry, fossil fuel industry, mining industry, all the kind of industries which are creating global warming, climate change, world conflict, wars, all the problems, who are the leaders of those companies? Highly educated in Chevron or in Oxford or Cambridge or Yale or universities, big universities, University of René Descartes in Paris. And so we need new schools, new universities, new colleges where people will come out as a part of solution and live in harmony with themselves, in harmony with the soil and nature, and in harmony with other people without destroying and harming and damaging, but regenerating, renewing, and that kind of education we need. So yes, we need a Schumacher College in France.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Cécile from Campus de la Transition. Thank you very much, Cédric from La Fresque du Climat. Thank you, Henri from Landestini. Thank you, Matthieu from la Grande École de la Transition. Thank you, Matisse from le Manifeste pour un réveil écologique. Thank you for your love and your smile, Satish.